It's 4 rings kind of put into one.
That's a tough, I know that that's a tough process to be able to get that, and it's almost like the sort of the boat in the bottle where you're like, how did they,
Which one came first?
Exactly. Oh my goodness, this is a jump on the phone, go to HSN deal. Handcrafted flower, gemstone, and sterling silver earrings. These are your stud earrings. They have a great safety back there. $3.33 to get them home. At this price, when you're saving $10, you may want each gemstone, but I will tell you we're very limited in the amount of blue topaz that we have, I know for sure. So here we have blue topaz. Here's your peridot. Isn't it pretty with a flower to have that just apple green in the center? We have citrine, stunning, just like a honey. It looks like dripping in honey. And then we do have amethyst. So for genuine gemstone and sterling silver handcrafted into each one of those petals, they are under $20. These make the perfect gift. Of course, they're made in Israel. Each one comes individually boxed, and you do have pierced with clutch backs. So I do want you to see that nice clutch back that has that round, so it doesn't ever droop on your ears.
I'm actually wearing the amethyst ones right now, and what I love about them is they are very, very lightweight, which is nice because they're a smaller stud, but they do make a nice presentation on the ear. They're lightweight. Oh. Sterling silver is wonderful too because they are hypoallergenic. So if you are somebody that tends to find that you can't really wear a lot of jewelry unless it's a real metal like gold or sterling silver, you'll be totally fine with these. And what's beautiful about them is when you look at the floral shape, you can see almost all of the intricate details of the petals, and that's because they've done that oxidizing of the silver, which means that they're adding almost a patina to it to give it that multi-dimensional look. So you can really see all of the details as though you were looking at a true flower. And again, genuine gemstones
and
on
sterling
your
silver.
ears.
I'm glad you said that, because for $19.95.
You would think it was like mixed mystery metal or something.
Exactly. It's the lowest price we've ever offered, and we have 6 flexible payments, which is interest-free payments on any credit card. It's $3.33 today. So if you're waiting, I wouldn't wait. If you think, you know what? I know somebody who's a February birthday, I'll get them the amethyst. Citrine is for your November birthdays. Peridot, that juicy green apple. Not only will it go with all of your fall colors, but that's for all of those August babies. And then blue topaz is great for November. Look at the handcrafting that you are getting today for the lowest price ever, under $20. We want you to be able to get to the head of the line, so go to hsn.com, type in 657-241, and then you choose, or don't choose, get all 4, amethyst, blue topaz, citrine, which is your beautiful yellow, golden, I would say, and peridot. Is that the oxidizing, or they were soldering that in?
They were soldering the post onto the earring there. But you know what I was just thinking is, this is the kind of thing, sometimes when I'm on these shows, I always like to think about who would I give these to as a gift. And when you think about $20, that's the kind of thing that maybe you would give your kid's teacher or your next door neighbor. It's the price of a gift certificate to a coffee shop, right? Or a bottle of wine. But all of that is, you know, consumed rather quickly, especially me if it's wine, or even coffee. But to give somebody a pair of earrings and say that they're genuine sterling silver, they have the genuine gemstones, and I agree with you. I would say get all 4. Maybe you have that shelf in the closet, or you've got that drawer next to the bed that's got all of those gifts in it for when you need a last-minute hostess gift. This is perfect for that. And I think that you'll find these are great. They're elegant enough to wear every day. Yeah, look, with all the different colors that you could pair them with, you don't have to wear blue, you don't have to wear green, but look at how if you find a complementary color, or how it could bring out, maybe you have blue eyes, maybe you have green eyes or hazel eyes like I do, and depending on what you wear, it kind of complements your eye color. These would be perfect for when your hair's pulled back and you just want a little stud earring in there. This is great because you can wear them every day. I'm always looking for the pieces that I can kind of dress up. We talked about this earlier, the pieces that we can dress up or dress down. I loved that dress you had on earlier today. I said, oh no, that's my style. Exactly, but what's nice about that is if you have pieces that are comfy and cozy that you can dress up or dress down, that's what these earrings remind me of. These are so elegant to wear to the office or Friday night date night, but also if you're not really feeling like putting on a lot of makeup and getting ready, you just want something to look put together and you've got your hair in a ponytail, these are the earrings that go with that. And you can really, really see the detail. And I will say they are very lightweight. I do kind of have the droopy earlobes because of wearing heavy earrings over time. And with the nice big backing, it will keep everything in there and held together. So it's not going to be, you know, one side slightly uneven other than your other side.
Yes, $19.95. It's the lowest price we have ever offered. A lot of you are loving that blue topaz. So if you are watching right now and you want that blue topaz, what you're seeing right there, that's the peridot. I think at this price, try a new gemstone. These are gemstones. It's not just green or blue or purple or yellow. It's amethyst. There's your peridot, blue topaz, very popular. Citrine is your honey yellow. They're $3.33 for genuine sterling silver, handcrafted. Floral that's not too flowery.
No,
it doesn't look just like spring. Right, very just nature inspired and organic and handcrafted in